Hello everybody, and how you doing? We're going to be starting some Manhunt 2 today. I'm pretty pumped to be playing this. I've never played it before. It's one of the, I don't know if this is a modern Rockstar game anymore, but 3D Rockstar game. It's one of the few that I have not played, and I am pretty excited because this game caused a lot of controversy and a whole lot of problems back in the day, and it was crazy. I never owned it though. So I'm pretty excited. Excuse me. We're gonna be playing the Xbox version, because it is backwards compatible on the Series X and all that stuff. It seems like the best way to play it, besides maybe the PC, but this is so much easier. This is just putting a disc in and going. So we're putting a disc in and going. Yeah. So as we like to do with all these types of games, actually, so here's something we haven't been doing that I've been thinking of. Sorry, I should have prepped this a little bit, but let's see. Here's something. All right. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's Manhunt 2. All right, let's do this. This is the... hold on. Manhunt official. Okay. Well... weird. Rockstar doesn't have a Manhunt trailer on their YouTube. Not on at least not that I'm seeing. They do have a Manhunt 2. That's interesting. All right. All right, supposedly this is the official trailer. I don't know how good this is gonna hold out. So hold on, let's turn this down. Let's turn this up a little bit. Let's switch on over to this. 1 second. So I think, and I guess I should probably prep this stuff a little better in the future, but for now, let's do this. Okay. Oh, oof, this is gonna be a little brutal. But let's see what it looks like. All right, here we go. This is supposedly the official trailer for Manhunt. At 240p. So, all right. Rockstar North production. The final cut. Cool. 2003. 2003. Where were you in 2003? All right. Well, now that that's done, now that we got that out of the way, you know what we like to do with these old games? What we try to do every single time, as long as I don't forget. That is, look at the manual. And this game has a crazy manual, like a very, like this is the type of manual that like I would have loved as a kid, and I love now. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I like these are the cool types of manuals. So as you can see, the cover is like very in world. It's like within the world, it seems like. So this is gonna be a real fun read. Valiant Video Enterprises, Winter Spring Catalog and Preview Guide. So if I remember correctly, this game is kind of like a TV show like kind of thing, where you're running around and like doing things for like a TV. I don't know. I've never actually played this game, but I'm pretty sure it's got like some sort of like entertainment slash people are watching kind of value to it, like horror grindhouse kind of like you know, like Hostel or not, yeah, like Hostel, or what was that movie that just came out that was kind of like that? Oh, Sugar Plums, I always forget. Why do I always forget? Oh, not movie but show, Suicide Squad, where it's like rich people watching, you know, people not as rich kill each other and stuff like that. So let's see. So these are all the things, the chapters. All right, so getting started. Yep, we understand that. Yep, there's the controllers. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's do one page at a time. Okay. Ratings. How much can you take? Note that we've taken the time to distinguish between fetish and hardcore scenes. Stick with fetish until you're sure you can handle hardcore. All these are shot in Carcer City. It's quickly becoming the white heat capital of the world. So expect only the highest production values. You won't find any of that Eastern European imitation crap at Valiant. Ratings are simple, 1 to 5 stars, 5 being best. Oh, hold on. Let me, sorry. So unprofessional, man. I know. Hold on. Let me get something going on here, a little. There we go. Just a little something in the background. There we go. All right. Ratings are simple, 1 to 5 stars. Yeah, 5 being best. Movies with a 5-star rating have loads of brutality crammed into as little space as possible. Soul-shattering, mind-searing acts of violence one after another. 5-star videos are the ultimate Valiant productions. Scenes with 5 stars unlock the most bonus features. Okay, so it looks like there's a rating system in this game. Okay, interesting. I guarantee absolute satisfaction 100% of the time, Mr. Nasty. Mr. Nasty. Featured videos from director Lionel Starkweather. Born Again. New talent James Earl Cash stars in Starkweather's Born Again, in which our hero has been brought back from the dead. Unbeknownst to the public, Cash's execution was all a ruse thanks to the corrupt Darkwoods Penitentiary staff. The lethal injection he received was nothing more than a strong sedative. In one of the first scenes, Cash wakes up from his sleep and finds himself in a locked room. Over the intercom, Starkweather instructs Cash to put on a wireless headpiece and tells him, "Now only you can hear me, and that's the way we're gonna want it because I'm your way out of this mess. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out." In the next scene, we find Cash in an abandoned section of Carcer City, where the streets are patrolled by gangs, the Hoods, who have been hired by Starkweather to hunt Cash down. It's a night of kill or be killed, for the delight of the director, Starkweather. This is the first scene of the Starkweather collection. Definitely a must for any fan. 4 stars, Subterranean Film Weekly, featured review. I love the idea of like there being review websites for like this underground like smut kind of like stuff. I'm sure there are too, because I know this stuff exists, so I'm sure something like that is true. VHS or DVD, order now, $25. Man, VHS, I remember VHSs. I love VHSs, they're great. A, figure 10, location unknown. Mr. Nasty says, buy 4 and get 1 free. Sale on all domination and humiliation titles. Post-Christmas blowout sale. www.valiant-ent.tv. Should we go there? You think that's an actual website? Hold on. I'm gonna look at that over here really quick. www.valiant-entertainment.tv. Nope. Can't be reached. Okay. Well, we tried. White Trash. First known appearance of Ramirez, a collector's item and must-own classic. Okay. Scenes. White Trash. In Starkweather's fourth production since the unfortunate incident that ruined his career in Hollywood, rising star James Earl Cash is dropped in an abandoned junkyard. Here he is faced with a new gang called the Skins. The Skins are more dangerous and violent than any gang we have seen Cash encounter previously. The rules are simple. He must follow Starkweather's directions, kill a few hunters along the way, and more importantly, stay alive. This task is easier said than done, especially when 4 Skins are chasing him down with metal baseball bats. 5 stars. Strapped for Cash, starring James Earl Cash. Things get a bit more interesting for Cash in Starkweather's classic suspense scene, Strapped for Cash. This scene is set in an abandoned zoo where Starkweather's hired hands, the War Dogs, are given the task of killing Cash, complete with a shocking twist. This scene is a must for your collection. 4 stars. Hurt so good. New from Starkweather Films, View of Innocence. Set in a rundown, long vacated Carcer Mall, Starkweather regular James Earl Cash is faced with a notoriously dangerous and ruthless band of hunters, the Innocents. No, I love how they just put like Z's at the end of like all these gangs and stuff like that. The Innocents. No real details are known about this group except that Starkweather hired the gang from somewhere in the East Los Albos area. In View of Innocence, Starkweather directs Cash to run errands around the mall while at the same time fighting with the Innocents. With great cinematography, Starkweather has again outdone himself for the enjoyment of his audiences. To witness this spectacular scene, order your copy today. 5 stars. I wonder where these reviews are coming from. Ooh, that's creepy. Sale. Partial catalog. For a full catalog listing, log into the members section of Valiant-Entertainment.tv. Pigsy's Greatest Hits, 5 stars. Pigsy's Bloopers, 5 stars. Hitting the Skins, 5 stars. Let's Play Ramirez says, the tramp who knew too much. Who let the War Dogs out? Oh my god, this is this time. Oh my god. Who let the War Dogs out? Skins, Skills, Tactics 101, 5 stars. Order now. White Rabbits Down the Hole, 5 stars. Starkweather's Ramrod Rodeo, The Hoods Take Carcer, 5 stars. CCPD, Brutality Caught on Tape, 2 real. War Dogs, The Untold Story, Starkweather Behind the Scenes, White Trash Bash, 5 stars. Incarceration Blues, Here, Bunny, 5 stars. Okay. This is so silly. Starkweather Films, Midnight Madness Specials, Mouth of Madness. What could be more befitting for a Starkweather picture than having it set in a mental asylum? In Mouth of Madness, veteran star James Earl Cash is faced with a new breed of hunter. Known as the Smileys, these perverse lunatics are not only bordering on the edge of sanity, but add firearms to the mix and it's the perfect recipe for a great footage. The plot of the scene is simple. If Cash does as Starkweather directs, he might just survive with his sanity and possibly his life. A combination of some great action footage along with touch of lunacy makes this scene one of Starkweather's best. 4 stars. Pretty self-explanatory, this one. Custom videos. Capture precious memories forever in a custom video from Valiant. For the right price, we can make any dream come true. If you're interested in this ultimate of customer services, contact Mr. Nasty directly. The forums at www.valiantentertainment.tv are usually the best way to do this. As usual, serious inquiries only. This offer is not open to law enforcement officers or their immediate family. Oh, okay. Dang. Ex-Navy SEAL and War Dog looking for the ultimate in personnel protection services? Well, look no further. I'm an ex-Navy SEAL and an integral member of the War Dogs. You may have seen me in Mr. Starkweather's grounds for assault. I am very proficient with all types of weaponry with specializations in hand-to-hand combat. I've worked for clients from all over the world with 100% satisfaction. If your enemies are threatening you with bodily harm, don't call the police. They can't do a damn thing. Just leave a message and you won't regret it. Message box 381. Ex-NSA clandestine officer in Cerberus. You've never heard of the outfit I was part of, and you don't want to. Just rest assured that if it's violence you seek, I will deliver loads of it in to any shithead you designate. My top quality services demands top dollar. Serious inquiries only. Message box 247. Jeez. Alright, so official hunter weapons. We're not going to go through all of these because we'll kind of like run through it when we go through it. But Valiant Video Enterprises is now offering originals and reproductions of the weapons used by the hunters in Starkweather's productions. Note that the weapons are being offered to our community to our members only, and will be delivered by a Valiant Video Enterprises courier via specified drop location. For all orders, call message box 606. Wire. Used for strangling opponents, is silent and quite deadly. This weapon can be seen throughout Starkweather's films. A simple mode of killing, the weapon is made of two handles joined by a razor-sharp wire, used by sneaking up behind a victim and pulling the wire over the head and onto his neck. The wire squeezes the life out of him. Own this signature weapon that is seen throughout Starkweather features $75. Glass shard. When you see your victim and you have no weapons, you have to become a bit inventive. With quick thinking and a steady hand, a piece of glass becomes a deadly weapon and can pierce your victim's jugular. These are the originals that were used in many of Starkweather's features, $34. Plastic bag. To you, it's an everyday household item. It holds groceries or even your takeout dinner, but to a hardened hunter/killer, it's another weapon in his arsenal. The plastic bag has huge potential as another means of eradicating your enemy in a silent fashion. The official Starkweather bags are here. Own yours today at this incredible price. $15 per or three for $30, man. 3 plastic bags for $30? Holy shit, back in 2003? What? Okay, so we're not gonna go through all of these because we're kind of... Yeah, look at this. It's a lot of... Man, that's a lot of weapons. Holy shit. Hunter sign up. Valiant Enterprise Hunter casting call card. Casting call or hit list. Take a chance and mail in the card. Maybe sign a friend up. Make sure you're okay with them being an ex-friend. Signature moves of Starkweather's Hunters. Insanity 101. You've seen this one before, where the hunted just stops, falls to the floor drooling and gibbering incoherently, convinced he actually has gone to hell. One of our favorite ways to watch scum die. A fine art perfected by innocence. Brutal gang beating. Chased into a corner by 6 white supremacists, then quickly and violently beaten to death with blunt weapons. Pure vitriol, venom, and rancor spewing from all sides. There's no mistaking this for a peaceful crossing over. Half the fun is watching the anger in the faces of the thugs after they realize they killed their runner too quickly. No one does it better than the Skins. Okay. I guess these are all the gangs or something. Stalk, bag, stuff. Lying in wait, hidden by a blood-matted ghillie and dripping dirty sweat into a custom tranq rifle built for big game. Patience is his middle name. The scum runner takes off out of a shadowy spot, making a break for a hole in the fence. Thunk, the tough dart finds its mark on his thigh, and the runner stumbles and slows. Out of the underbrush creep his fellow hunters, surrounding the animal and unsheathing their machetes. He's not quite big enough to stuff, but there's plenty of meat on him for Grandma to salt and smoke. Who else but war dogs? The blank canvases. Only one gang takes post-mortem violence to this extreme. Sure, their frightening intelligence seem to communicate without actually speaking and hunt human waste better than almost anyone, including the war dogs. They're in and out of the shadows, alternately mumbling insanities and screaming invectives, totally completely out of their mind. But when they finally catch a runner, they relish the act of carving flesh, scraping bone, gouging organs, and splattering blood. Has to be the Smileys. Oh boy. Okay, tactics used by Starkweather's favorite leading man, James Earl Cash. Keep an eye out for these enterprising moves, highlighted in scenes from this catalog. They separate the wheat from the chaff. Tactic 1. In a scene made famous in Doorway to Hell, Cash presses up against a wall and punches it, A button or X button, then creeps into the shadows, waiting for the ignorant hunter to investigate. When the hunter is within reach, Cash steps out of the shadows, sneaks up from behind, and performs an execution for the cameras. Cash has to be careful though. If he makes any sudden noises, this will alert the hunter to his presence. Tactic 2. In white trash, Cash acquires a nail gun from a freshly killed hunter. From long range, Cash is unable to perform shots to the head, so he aims for the body, with a better chance of a higher hit rate. However, if confident in his aim or ability to hit the mark from a distance, Cash may choose to take the risk. Oh geez. Tap right thumbstick button while holding left trigger. The cursor will change to a dawn light aim for you. Wow. Okay, so you can shoot, is what that's saying. Tactic 3. In Starkweather's Fueled by Hate, we see Cash use metal bats and crowbars as weapons. In one of his signature moves, Cash is pressed up against a brick wall and waits while Hunter turns a corner. Cash then raises his weapon, and when the time is appropriate, he pops out a swing. While rarely lethal, it is a great way to get the jump on unwary foes. Tactic 4. Cash made this move famous in many of Starkweather's productions, and no one will ever be able to copy it successfully. Laying in wait behind an unsuspecting victim, Cash raises his arms high and holds it at the ready, waiting to deliver the finishing blow. The hastily versions were nice enough. The violent ones were quite nasty, but the gruesome were what you paid top dollar for. Maybe he'll work us up a new level if Starkweather can convince him to crank it up a notch. Tactic 5. Audio diversions are key to Cash's arsenal of surviving skills. Hitting trash cans, dumpsters, boxes, anything and everything that makes a sound to lure the hunters into a vulnerable position. In Starkweather's white trash, Cash is in hiding while 4 skins are on the prowl looking for a kill. Hiding behind a dumpster, Cash smacks it with a metal bat and darts off to hide in the shadows. One of them comes to examine the noise, scratches his head in a confused manner. Cash then quietly creeps out of the shadows, sneaks up behind the hunter, and performs an execution to the delight of the director. Tactic 6. It pays to be neat. Take a tip from Cash as he makes a kill and then picks up his victims, and takes the carcass to a less visible area and dumps the body. The hunters are smarter than they look. If they find a dead comrade, they are going to be pissed. Maybe a pain in the ass, but better safe than sorry. And sorry is usually in the form of brutal death. Tactic 7. Another tactic perfected by Cash is the surprise attack. In Mouth of Madness, Cash, sawed off in hand, would stand right in front of a door, aim kick the sucker open, then unload into the inhabitants in the room. Left trigger, A button, A button. There's usually more than one hunter in a room, but believe you me, the first one will definitely have an early night. Oh man. Okay. Tactic 8. In Starkweather's Fueled by Hate, Cash must use the things around his environment to his advantage, whether it's operating a crane or grabbing a tank of gas and dropping it off at a desired location. Sometimes weapons just aren't enough. Tactic 9. With a little bit of extra equipment, Cash has been known to shout and curse at the hunters as another form of audio distraction. Add an Xbox Live headset talking to the receiver. That's pretty good. Tactic 10. At times, Cash needs to grab a hunter to make sure he doesn't escape and that his blows land on target. This signature move is simply called the grapple and is easily performed. This move works when Cash is barehanded or holding a melee weapon. Tactic 11, another Starkweather staple. The empty whiskey bottle is used throughout his films, doubling as bait and as a weapon. Watch this classic trick in all your favorite scenes. Hunters lured down dark alleyways by toss bottles never gets old. Some adventurous runners walk right up and smash a hunter in the face with it. Usually not a lethal blow, but man, what great footage. Tactic 12. Much like the whiskey bottle, the brick is used throughout Starkweather's work as both a lure and a weapon. Hunters smashed in the face with bricks never die, but stumble and see stars. Special services for hire. Ex-NSA clandestine officer in Cerberus. I'm an expert in anti-kidnapping and counter-espionage. Worked for numerous CEOs on top Fortune 500 companies. Currently part of Mr. Starkweather's personal defense force. You may have seen me along with some of my associates in many of his features. If you feel like someone is watching you or your enemies are getting brasher, I'm your solution. References available. Message box 247. CCPD SWAT members, ex-personal bodyguard, expert in all weapons, explosives, and taekwondo. Even though I'm a decorated member of the Carcer City SWAT, it doesn't pay my bills. I'm not looking for a full-time position in VIP protection. References are available. Message box 763. Professional bounty hunter / enforcer, Innocence member since 1998. You may have seen me in Starkweather's film View of Innocence. I'm looking for some freelance work. Are you trying to track someone down? Someone who hasn't paid their debts or a person that wronged you somehow? Well, I can find them and make them pay. I don't stop until I catch my prey. Message box 987. XCCP sniper. XCCPD sniper instructor will travel anywhere, anytime. Miss my mark, you get your money back. I specialize in stalking and eradicating specified targets. No job is too small or too big. If you need someone taken care of from a distance, leave a message. I leave no trace. Message box 584. Hood, you may have seen our tags around Carcer City. That's right, the Hoods, your friendly neighborhood thugs. You need to pull a hospital job. With someone. Got an old teacher that still pisses you off after all these years? Did that cop actually give you a parking ticket? Give my associates and me a call, and we will personally fix any problems you may have. Message box 673. Satisfaction guarantee. I guarantee absolute satisfaction 100% of the time. Every item in this catalog is unconditionally guaranteed. If for any reason you are not satisfied with your purchase, please notify us within 30 days of receipt, and we assure you dissatisfaction will be the least of your problems. Anyone caught encoding our films for distribution on the internet, capital internet, will regret it, guaranteed. Play nice, respect the game, and everyone will get what they need. Break my rules and suffer my consequences. Membership requirements. Stop. It's possible that you found this catalog in an alley, stumbled across it in a friend's apartment, or maybe uncovered it at a scene of a crime. Put it down, then forget you ever saw it, and remember this phrase: I didn't see anything. If you're still reading this, I hope you're supposed to be. Whoever gave this to you has to vouch for you, and they know what a risk that is. Even if you don't, our clientels have been hand-selected for their appreciation of the art. But if for some reason you lose taste in our films, then we'll have to give you the full first-hand experience. Members only. Damn, jeez. Order online. Born Again, Door to Hellway, Kill the Rabbit, White Trash, View of Innocence, Grounds for Assault, Road to Ruin, Fueled by Hate. Oh Jesus, are you serious? Wow. Ammo. Hollow tip bullets. Illegal in all 50 states. These bullets are handcrafted and will penetrate any body armor. $100 a dozen. Message box 897. Depleted uranium bullets. Used to penetrate heavily armored vehicles such as tanks and armored personnel carriers. Hard to get. Supply is limited. Serious inquiries only. Leave a message for price. Message box 087. Tracer bullets acquired from the U.S. Army Depot. Some have slight pull marks, but they have been resized and are ready to load. M25, M14, M1, and M16. $80 per 100 rounds. Message box 672. 50 cal bullets. Plenty in stock, unsized, with slight pull marks. 11 cents each. 2 pallets, 3,000. Free courier service. Message box 453. 50 cal bullets are 11 cents each. That seems cheap, right? Aren't those things like killer? All ammo. Need special order or hard to find caliber? Search no more. Competitive prices and everything in stock. Leave message for callbacks. Message box 420. Yeah. All right. That Rockstar North. All right. There it is. Oh look, Rockstar New York. Sam Hauser and Dan Hauser. The Hausers. Who's the other guy? Shit, what's the other guy? What's the name? Fuck. There's like another guy that like they like super. He left already, but they like super like leaned on him. Oh man. No, he's not a tester. He'd be like way higher up, I think. Damn, I don't remember his name. You get, it was like there's like a thing going around that's like, better call this person. I'm not seeing it. The better call the Benz. I think Benz. His last name's Benz or first name's Benz. Better call Benz. Is he on here? Was this before his time maybe? Or maybe like... I'm not seeing it. Oh well. John Bernthal. Hold on. Is this the same person I'm thinking of? John Bernthal. Wait, what? John Bernthal. Manhunt? Did he actually? Voiced by... Oh, weird. He's not voiced by John Bernthal here? John Bernthal, best known for his role as Shane in Walking Dead and Frank Castle in Puncher, served as a character mold for service. Oh, weird. Oh, motion capture. I see. I didn't see that. I thought this was a voice. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Alright. That's it. Valiant Video presents a stark weather quality production, Pigsy's greatest hits. Own every scene you love from the inimitable Pigsy. With over 6 hours of video, this is the authoritative collection of Pigsy's violence, exclusive to Valiant Video. As an added bonus, check out 40 minutes of never before seen action. 5-star, Pigsy once again proves he is top of the pile in the field of super violence. This collection is a must-have for fans of the genre. Pigsy puts the U in abuse. What? Subterranean Film Weekly featured review. Sniff, 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 sniff. Available in VHS or DVD. All right. There it is. That's it. That was the whole thing. Oh, no, like phone number or nothing weird. Okay. Well, there you have it. That was the trailer and the what's it called? The manual for Manhunt for the Xbox. All right. We're going to get started.